Hello everybody, I'm a little dodo bird and I'm going to dive head first into my Phillips all-in-one cooker and show you how to make a curry. Now this is a throw it in the pot recipe, so watch along and enjoy. Now this is a dodo bird. They went extinct years and years and years ago. They were on the island of Mauritius. But thanks to technology, I've gone back and got one. Now, I'm just going to go into the backyard and I'm going to terminate this bird. So I'll be back in a second with a terminated dodo. And here I am. Isn't it amazing how big they look after you've taken the skin off them? Okay, now I'm going to show you a little trick on what to do with your dodo bird to turn into a Joe Rogan Josh curry. Now, watch, because I will only show you this once. We've got a wing. Off it comes. I will show you that again. We've got a wing. And off it comes. Now, what we do with those wings is we take the little tip off and we cut them in half. So you've now got your little wingette and you've got your drumette. So we'll do it again. So now we've got our little drumette and our wingette. Now, we'll put those aside because they will go beautiful, as in we will make Kentucky Fried wicked wings out of those. Now, here we are with the rest of our dodo. One cut down there, same on the other side. Now we're going to remove the breast off. Let's move that over a bit like that. There we go. We're going to remove these breasts. Now it is very simple. You can feel the bone of the breastbone going down there, the sternum. So on each side we just go slice, and on the other side like so. And then we just simply remove the breast like so. So now we have got a Bristol sitting there like so. Now we do the other side. How easy was that? We have now got two chicken bristles or breasts there, ready to rock and roll. Now, what do we do with these breasts? We throw them in the pot. So we cut, and we cut. That's it. Off into the Philips all-in-one cooker, just like that. Boom, boom, boom. Wasn't that difficult? Now, we settle down, pussycat. You can come in later on. I'll give you some chicken in a minute. I mean, Dodo bird. Now, we've got to remove our chicken Maryland, which is left on our... So, there's a flat plate bone there, so we just slide under our knife underneath there. And look at that. It pops off because it wants to. Now you've got your chicken Maryland without any backbone or anything in it. Cut through like so. And we've now got a drumstick in, throw it in the pot. We've got our chicken thigh. Now all we'll do is we'll cut it in half. The bone goes along this way. So we just cut beside the bone. We've got half a thigh and the other half a thigh with a bone in it. Off, throw it in the pot. Now to do the other side. And there we go. We have now got the other one off. Drumstick. Into the pot it goes. And we cut the thigh in half. And into the pot it goes. Now, what are we going to do with this? The two ends off the wings, we throw into the cavity like that. We put it in a freezer bag, and into the freezer it goes to make chicken stock. Now, this little bit here, bit of fat off the chicken, into the cat's bowl, and the pussy cats have that to eat. Give the fingers a rinse. Okay. Now, what else do we need? We need some vegetable to go in. Here's some I prepared earlier. We've got carrot, because I had it in the fridge. Now these are recipes where we throw it in the pot. We use whatever we've got. And we don't let anyone say, oh, but you can't do that because that's not traditional. No, if you've got it, you put it in there. There's onion and there's chilies in there. Throw it in the pot. There we go. Done. Now, we get the jar of Joe Rogan Josh. And because I'm old, I can't get the lid off. So, how do you get the lid off a jar when your fingers aren't strong enough? Tap it on the bench and boom, off it comes. Now, what do we do with this? We throw it in the pot. Now, you'll have a little bit of stuff left in there. A little bit of water. Give it a shake. Throw it in the pot. Life don't get much harder than that, does it? Now, if I was doing this for kids, I would have left out the chilies and I would now put in coconut cream because that would mellow it right out for kids to have. But I'm going to put in can of diced tomatoes. What do? We throw it in the pot. Done. How easy was that? Now, because I have got it, I am going to throw in a spoonful of garam masala. It's not an exact science. Do whatever you want to do. And also, this is a very, it's one of those things people either love or hate. But instead of using salt, I'm going to add some MSG. And all those who are saying, oh, but MSG is bad for you. It is a natural occurring product that is made from seaweed, made by a Japanese gentleman back in the early 1900s. Right, reach into the drawer and grab our wooden stirrer. And we turn our little camera around a little bit, and there's everything sitting in the Instapot. And we give that a stir around like so. There we go. Sloshing around like a foot in a gumboot full of warm sago. And we click the little button that says low saute. And we start that. And all we do is just bring that up to heat. That's all we're doing. And as I say, all this does is save time. Now, when this comes to heat, all I'm going to do is put the lid on, set it for 25 minutes on manual pressure cook, and Bob's your uncle, it's all done. In that time, the rice cooker will have cooked because it's rice, and we will have din-dins ready in about an hour, because I'm going to let this stand for about 20 minutes after it finishes, just to release its own pressure, and I'll release the rest on its own. But that is as simple as cooking gets. I've cooked a whole meal in one take, and that's how simple life is, thanks to Philips. Have a good night, everybody, and happy cooking.